Hi, it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in the studios in Dubai with Sune Thorleifsson from SAL Heavy Lift. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so you just finished a session with Agility and Abengoa. Tell us about that, your role on that panel.
Yes, we're talking about renewable and clean energy into the region here. We being a ship owner, we have seen for the first time last year that our revenue was more than 50% renewable. Otherwise, it was before it was oil and gas, but now for the first time in 2018, it was above 50%. So Middle East will be the next market. We discussed about the challenges of bringing not very heavy cargo, but very bulky cargo.
Right, and somewhat fragile.
And very fragile cargo as well, yes. You look at a blade of a windmill blade, now 90 meters is not uncommon anymore that you have, so you have to handle that in the port all the way up to site, which can be 10, 20, 30 kilometers away. So there'll be a lot of handling there. So we discussed that.
Right, and it's a fairly new source of energy, or will be here in the GCC, whereas we have a lot of, certainly you have a lot, and the industry itself has a lot of experience in Europe.
Yes.
Transporting these delicate blades and the heavier turbines. As we look at the supply chain, where do you identify that, where investment needs to be made to be able to handle this kind of cargo here with sort of the lack of experience?
Yeah, I think it comes, first of all, in order to make it economically feasible, we as a ship owner has, together with the manufacturers of the windmill, we are optimizing storage plants, so that you're getting more on a ship. We store now the blades up to 4 high, and that is of course increasing the intake. That also comes, you can say, like a negative effect. So when you come to the port with 30,000 cubic meter or even 40,000 cubic meter, you need to have the right infrastructure in the port to be able to receive that. Either it will go to intermediate storage, or you will drive it directly to the site, etc., etc. But in order to cope that, the local ports and the local freight forwarder here, they need to invest in axles, they need to be invest in trailers in order to cope with this.
Well, that will be a big change. How long do you think it will take? Will the preparation and the investment that needs to be done coincide with the project timeline?
That's a very good question. I think at least when they now are going ahead with that, then they will tender out to the manufacturer to decide what kind of mill is, how high, how big. And already there, I think when it's decided what kind of mill will go to the region, then they have also to decide what kind of equipment can they handle this.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's an interesting idea. I think just the average person in the industry might not consider all of these modifications or additions that need to be made to handle. We're all excited about renewables, but there's some real practical considerations.
Because it's all been so big now.
Yeah.
If you go back 20 years, then the blade was 18 meter long. It wasn't easy to handle, but it was not another big deal. Now today, if you go in Europe and you take some of the highways, you see many trucks where have 90 meter blades, and that's all special equipment handling this.
Mm-hmm. I even saw, I think it was Vestas had a special rail car designed. That sort of moved with the blade, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So I don't know, we'll be watching that space, because it sounds like it has a lot of potential and opportunity, but there are things that need to happen first.
Yes.
Yeah? All right. Well, thanks so much for sharing that with us.
No problem.
All right.
Good.